Hello guys, this is Sandra here. Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. It's lovely to have you here and I hope you're gonna enjoy your time. So today we're gonna create this look that you can see here by using the Revolution Neon Shadow Palette in the shade Electric Dreams. So this is part of my Use Them Shadow series, where if you haven't seen them yet and this is the first one you stumble upon, basically I take one of my eyeshadow palettes each week, or well, each time we do this video, which is about every second to third week at this point, and create a look with it, and hopefully it's something that I haven't done on my channel yet. So I have one other look I think with this palette, which I will link in the cards, which is my review of both this one and the orange version of this palette. But now we're just gonna hop on without me blabbering on for too long, because goodness knows I can do that. So let's go. Okie doke. So usually it's not a technique that I do, but I put some tape in the corners of my eye. Hopefully it's even. We'll see when I take it off. And I prime my eye with the Illamasqua sketch stick in the shade Higher. So it's just a nice yellow color basically. Also, before I put the tape on, I put it on the back of my hand and pulled it off like 2 to 3 times so it doesn't tug on my skin. Just thought that's important to mention. But now we can move on to the actual look with the Revolution Electric Dreams palette. So first I went into this more muted kinda yellow on a Cosette D220 brush, which is perfect for blending but also packing on shadows because it's fairly full. So I'm gonna take that and apply the shadow both in the inner and the outer corner, and I'm gonna just build up the shade and leave the middle a bit more open, as it's gonna be a halo eye. Then I will take the MAC 217 brush. I had to think for a second because I can't see it on there anymore. And I'm going to take this middle yellow, which is just slightly lighter. And I'm going to blend out the outer corners and the inner corners, of course, all the corners. To be fair, you can't see too much of a difference as it blends out. And that's why it's a perfect shade. It complements it really nicely. They just blend into each other. Makes it really easy to buff out. Once that's done, I take a flat brush. This is just a no-name one, and I'm gonna dip it in this top whitey yellowy shade and apply it first with a brush just in the middle portion of the eye, going up with it all the way. And try to tap it out so it's not just like one white or like gold streak. And then I'm gonna keep going back with both blending brushes and just blend out the edges till I'm happy with it. Then I also go back in with my finger and tap a bit more on and just try to tap it out again so it's a bit more blended. Now to make the look a bit more intricate, because the eyeshadow is fairly simple as you can see, I went in with a neon liner, and this is a UV eyeliner from Stargazer in the shade Neon Yellow, I think, yeah. And I'm gonna just basically draw a slightly thicker line than what I would normally do and bring it out, well, quite far I guess, way beyond my crease. As you can see, one layer is not really enough, so I'm gonna wait for it to dry and then put on another layer. Okay, for now we're gonna leave it at that. We'll see later if I need to correct it. But next I went into the Balm Nude palette with a teeny tiny liner brush. Now this I'm pretty sure is just from like a nail polish set or like a nail brush set. And I went into the shade Sleek, which is this gorgeous deep brown. and I blended it, if you can see there, just from the middle part of my lash line to the outer corner and just on the outer part of that liner as well. So I didn't bring it all the way in. Just gives it a bit more definition. Now I'm just gonna put another layer on top just to make sure that you can see the little bit of cracking that it has. To be fair, from where you are, I'm not sure how much you can see. I can see it when I come close. And then I'm gonna just do my complexion and I'll be back. Or actually, I might pull off the tape first with you together so we can see how it turned out. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's not fully symmetrical, but then my eyes aren't fully symmetrical either, so I will just clean up this bit a little bit with a cotton pad because this one comes out more and this one doesn't, so we can only really help this side, and then I do my complexion and now we'll be back so we can do my under eyes. Alright, we are back and I finished one eye as usual. I also done my hair and I'm slightly regretting that choice because now I'm really hot. It's close to 40 degrees in the UK, which is unheard of, but let's move on. So the first thing I've done is I've taken the highlighter that I use on my face, which is just from Charlotte Tilbury, and my usual Sigma brush, which is the E47, dipped it in the highlighter and put it on my brow bone. It goes together so nicely with everything since this is a more goldy shade as well. For the lower lash line, I went in with the Viva 240 Luxe Petite Pencil brush and I mixed in this shade together with this shade just because this one blends away almost into nothing by itself, so I feel like the other one helps it a little bit to keep in place. And I just blended it all along the lower lash line basically, just so there's a little bit of color there. Oh my god, I'm sweating so much, guys. So unreal how hot it is. It's not sunny, just really muggy and hot. Then we're gonna apply some mascara. This time around I'm just using the Milk Kush mascara. Also everything I use on my complexion I will link in the description box. Then I applied a bit of the Linda Holberg Happy Mood crayon in my waterline. If you have something a bit more neon, perfect. And that's it. This is the finished look. Let me zoom you out. Ta-da! If you want to put on lashes, feel free. It would complement it quite nicely. But to be fair, I'm already sweating and I'm surprised that this is still on me, so I'm not gonna faff with lashes if I'm honest. But that's it. Let me know what you think of this look. I quite like how it turned out. Now it's really simple. That's not, you know, nothing too hard to do. We literally used 3 shadows from the palette, 4. But sometimes that's all you need, and you just need to use the other bits that are in your collection to utilize them and create fun looks. So let me know what you think of this look, and that's it for now. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and please consider subscribing to my channel. It would mean so much to me. I post videos 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday and Friday, and I have the occasional Saturday videos as well. But for now I'm gonna go. I hope you have a lovely day, and bye bye!